Hey, beautiful people. I'm Milah.
Hey y'all, I'm Monika.
And thanks for joining us.
We're back. How you doing tonight, sis?
Hey, I am aligned and balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling a lot. Sometimes you
Girl,
just gotta check yourself and actually give yourself some self love and actually like rest. Really like rest and not do anything.
girl, I like it. Sit yourself down. Well, I definitely know that I'm feeling very resilient, and resilient in the way that Webster defines it as the capacity to withstand or to recover quickly from difficulties, toughness, the ability of a substance or an object to spring back, elasticity. And so I'm on this whole resilience vibe because I know that if God is for me, it doesn't really matter about anything else, I mean, I can
Like
get
I
I
said,
can get through some things, and I definitely know that I have been challenged, and I am so grateful to be on the other side of it in a sense and to keep striving. I think one of our last episodes, I said, oh, I got a testimony, and I started to share. Well, all I have to let you guys know is that the testimony is getting greater and greater and greater and greater and greater. And sometimes I just can't keep it to myself. But today that won't be our focus. That's not our focus
okay.
today.
Well, like
Yeah.
I said, everything is always working out for our highest good.
Amen, girl. I like that. We're going to receive that. Now, I know that today we're going to really get into the newness of March, honey. March gives us that spring is in the air feeling. So I know we got the moon to look at. I know
I don't
we,
know. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know how much spring, girl. It's been snowing.
well, I know, but remember, we are, the, the I don't know, groundhog.
Oh
He
yeah, you
yeah, he
told us about
saw
the
his shadow.
groundhog.
Yeah, honey. So we knew spring wasn't right around the corner. We were going to get a full winter season, but spring will be coming towards the mid end of March. So but I still still get excited when I see a little bit of sunshine during this time of the year because I say, you know what, only a couple more weeks, and I feel like this month is already already in high gear, right? I mean, February went by so fast, which our favorite month of the year always
Did
does.
it? Did it though?
Yeah, I mean, it did really. I mean, there was a lot of going on. I will say that this February was jam packed with things, but it still went by fast because it was just January. It's like 2023 is taking no prisoners. So you need to get
Right.
up and start dusting yourself off
I
because spring
mean,
is in the air. It is in the air. It might still feel chilly, but it's coming.
first quarter is almost done.
Girl, really. And so, kind of with that, I know we're going to be discussing, of course, what is happening for the month of March. We always like to give out a business and talk about, where to spend your coins. And so there's just so many good things. So, Monika, you ready to get into it?
Yes. Yes. So for your sun, moon, and stars, but for the month of March, there is going to be a full moon happening in Virgo.
Mm. My
And
favorite. Wait, hold on. That deserves a whole moment, girl. We didn't have the moon over the last in a lot of different energies, and it's about time. I was feeling so good about March for a reason, girl. The moon is in Virgo. Okay, tell me more.
okay. This information I'm pulling from exonicole.com. And so, with the moon in Virgo, that will be occurring on March 7th next
Mm-hmm.
week. It's also called a worm moon of the year. And so, new developments will be taking place. It's about letting go of chaos, getting organized, focusing on your health.
Mm.
Spring's around the corner, which is considered a new year. You might want to start, detoxing, make some changes. Also, with that, there will be, time to, focus from the material to the spiritual. And a lot of people, and this is across the board from where I'm hearing and reading,
Mm-hmm.
during this time, a lot of people and are going to be experiencing a awakening,
Mm.
spiritual awakening. Um, And so, tap into your intuition, connect with, God, creator, and, go from there.
Girl, I like the way I like the way you put that. You said tap into it. Yes. And it's right on the it's what I love is that it's right on time. I know that we in February we had Fat Tuesday and we everyone went into Lent, and so this is definitely a great month for reflection. That means Easter is on the way as well, but not this month, not March. But it just it makes sense though. The precursor kind of get your spirit together. So I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I'm
let
loving it.
go. I got some family members who acknowledge Lent, so they
Hmm.
let go of the sweets for 40 days, and I'm like, good. And then I started a detox yesterday, March
Okay.
1st.
Okay.
So
So what's your detox looking like this time around? Just sidebarring it.
it's not as intense, but it does start off with a herbal tea drink in the morning and raw fruits and vegetables. So that's where I'm going. That's it.
How long you gonna be on this one? I know because last time, well, during the holidays, you went OG status. It was like 21 days. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I see you.
Yeah, this one's only 14 days, but
Okay.
also this month I'm gonna get a colonic too.
Ooh, so that's something exciting for our health and wellness episode. I'm really, really pumped about this. Okay.
Yeah, I really got to let some ish go, literally.
Well, you really won't be able to ever say you're full of it anymore. So that's
Nope.
the truth. Okay, girl, that's what's up. Well, I know that this month is also an issue that is important to us, and we've spoken about it because it goes back to women's health. I mean, it is National Women's History Month. So that's something to be aware of. Of course, there's Women's Day in there, and there's Working Moms Day, and all these other things. But it also is Endometriosis Awareness Month, and that is definitely an issue that we have spoken on. And if you're not sure, you need to go back and press rewind and listen to our last year's episode around this time. It was really
Right.
beautiful. Monika was sharing her heart, and it just also lets people know to be aware of the issues surrounding
Hmm.
endometriosis. I mean, and sometimes as women, we've heard of it, because really before we got into all the conversation, I'd heard it and I just thought, oh, these are just people who have, really tough, rough menstrual cycles. But there's,
No, it can affect all your organs, and
Mhm.
it can affect men. It does affect some men, and yeah, the sad part is it can affect all your organs and get turn into something like what I'm
Bigger,
trying to say.
yeah, like a bigger issue. No, I definitely know what you
Not
mean.
just a chronic illness, it can turn
Right.
into what's the word I'm trying to say, where it's it can cause death. So
Oh yeah, no, it's I girl, like I said, you peeped us to it last year or made us aware of it, and so I don't take that for granted. Like I said, it's much more than just painful menstrual cycles. Like you said, it's one of those things that does affect people in different ways. I mean, and it's just an interesting month as well. It's also American Red Cross month. And I know that's kind of controversial because people could sometimes love or hate American Red Cross, but I tell
hmm
you, when a disaster strikes, though, they do be there. they they do jump up on the scene. So I mean, hate it or love it,
I
they
guess it
be.
just depends on what country you in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it just depends. But we are definitely representing for the U.S. right now. So so I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna just put it like that. But so I guess that actually kicks off kind of talking about the different things that are happening this month. We already had the 1st of March, which was wonderful because that is National Peanut Butter Lovers Day.
I like a good peanut butter. It went from Jiffy to the organic,
Hmm.
no salt. Swirl it around because the oil is at the
So,
top.
yes, amen, girl. That's how you know the peanut butter is good. But okay.
That's the peanut butter I use if I do
Okay.
eat peanut butter.
Okay. Well, honey, at least you're still admitting that you do eat peanut butter from time to time, sister. So I'm not mad at that. That is always a good thing. I think getting
You
your
know,
protein in there.
a peanut butter jelly sandwich or peanut butter and chocolate. Yum yum.
Yeah, I know, girl. So my question for you, sidebar then, are you more of a peanut butter person or do you like Nutella since you mentioned that chocolate? Because I know you about that chocolate for sure, you know?
I used to years ago. That's
Hmm.
probably a decade ago. Get some Nutella and this before I went. This is before I went on my journey. I used to go get the Pillsbury croissants in the can, the ones you
Mm,
bake at the house, and then
hmm.
I would get the Nutella. Girl,
You say you like your sweets and your desserts, and I know that to be true. That's how I'm gonna know if there's a clone, because you'll be like, I don't want sweets. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not her. Who is this? Who's this
I used to
imposter?
do back in the day, but then I had read some things about Nutella and the
Mhm.
ingredients, so I don't mess with the Nutella no more.
Okay. Well, I don't. You know what's so funny? Because I still think of Nutella as being made overseas, and I will
Hmm.
say everywhere besides America has a different standard for food,
That's true.
and I just say I'm okay with it at least compared to some of the things we do in the U.S. Because honey, it was like a reality check and a shock. Because I'm not really a big egg person, but over there they were like, no, we're not refrigerating eggs. You don't. Eggs are not refrigerated in nature. I don't know what y'all is doing over there. And I was like,
Exactly.
And the eggs look different and they taste amazing. But people who grew up on farms or who raise chickens, they already know that to be the truth. But I
Oh,
mean,
that was in Mexico too. I noticed the eggs were not refrigerated.
yeah, no, because that's not really how they come out of nature. We have
Right.
to refrigerate ours because we do things to them. And did you notice that the yolk? Well, I know you really don't mess with eggs, but did you observe if the yolks look brighter to you as well?
I didn't purchase any where I actually used them, but
Okay.
I was down there on vacay, so I did have some, and it
Okay.
it didn't affect me. Like it
In the
tasted
same way.
differently. Yeah. Hmm.
No, I could feel that. March 2nd is National Read Across America Day. And I say that because, reading is fundamental. You share a lot of books with people. We do a lot of reading in our circle. And I know that we are looking forward to starting a book club, where we actually, have a book we read, fiction, nonfiction, whatever we feel in.
Hmm.
So we can discuss because we definitely do a lot of books and we do self help books and we do fiction and nonfiction. So I'm excited about that. So that was March 2nd. March 3rd. Wait, but let me ask anything to say about that, Monika, because you definitely know you into a good book.
I was gonna say everyone needs at least do at least a good 15 to 30 minutes. Like I had, slacked off on reading for a few years, and I just got back into it. I am reading. I'm still reading "All the Joy You Can Stand" by Debrina Jackson Gandy, and
Hmm.
then "Ask and It Is Given" by Esther and Jerry Hicks.
I like it, and my mama always told me if you go over somebody's house and they don't have a book, girl, not a book in their house,
Run.
honey, hightail it out of there, hightail it. So I'm a trust the lady. She said even the Bible. She said you got to have some book in your house now.
I
She said
mean, even
what?
some of the hotels still got.
I mean, come on. If you don't got a book in your house, who are you? I don't know. You know what they said? That's where you hide all the knowledge is in a book. So,
For real, that's
uh,
real. That's
mhm.
real.
March 3rd is National Employee Appreciation Day. So, that's always what's up, appreciate these employees, even though I
They
know
might get
sometimes
some
it, mhm.
pizza parties and some Starbucks, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I understand these days some of the employees are making people feel like they're getting really appreciated, but still, appreciate your employees. I mean, really, where would you be without them? It is a love dance. March
Hmm.
4th is Marching Music Day. And I like it because I think of HSBCs and honey, how good the
Yeah,
bands are. Okay. Like,
exactly.
it really doesn't, it's really not fair. It really is not fair because you'll be seeing some of the larger, Pac-10 or Big Five, whatever, marching bands, and they're cute. And then you
Hmm.
see an HSBC marching band and you're
Girl, you
like,
be ready to go out in the field and dance with them.
girl, doing a two-step or a jig. You go, wait, 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 wait. You go, it's trash. What they doing? I mean, no offense to, those other big band situations, but I'm just going to say you ain't really seen a marching band. I mean, well, thanks to Beyonce. thanks to the queen. Everyone has
Right.
seen Homecoming, so you kind
Mm-hmm.
of have a little bit of an idea. But they do that week in and week out.
Look out.
I mean,
Yes.
honey, they have the routines, the dances, the stepping. Honey, there's nothing sadder than a little marching band out on the field, and they can only do like back and forth, and they act like they really doing something with them instruments. When you see the brothers and sisters, man, woo, they give you a show.
What did Martin say? Get to stepping.
Literally, literally. It also is. Well, this is ironic to me though. It March 4th is World Obesity Day and also National Pound Cake Day and National Snack Day. So I said,
I'm
get it
done.
together. Get
It
it
might
to-
as well be National Weed Day then. I mean,
Girl, well, that's 420, but this ain't
oh well,
April.
yeah.
But yes, girl, I said, wait, you put the pound cake and the snacks on the fat day? Well, whatever. I mean, I'm no comment. March 5th, obviously ain't enough going on if it's only cheese doodle day. But March 6th is National Dentist Day, and I do want to shout out something because many people don't know Monika loves teeth. And back in the day, we believe in oral hygiene. So if you can get yourself to the dentist, do it. And if you say you can't right now, I encourage you to look at local colleges, like
Yes.
like
Mm-hmm.
UW, that might have a dentistry program because sometimes they offer discounts on repairing your teeth, fixing problems, or even cleaning and general basic oral hygiene. You really your teeth.
Pierce.
Yep. So go ahead, Monika. I'm sorry.
Oh no, sorry, Pierce College, because they have a dental hygiene program there
Hmm.
that because I wanted to be a dentist, and then I thought about dental hygiene. But the dental hygiene, like you said, you can go to different colleges. You can go there also and get discounted services.
I heard UW's too as well. So, hey, check around wherever you are at. If there is a college in the vicinity or any kind of community any kind of thing like that, check it out. Your mouth matters. It really does. It affects the quality of your life. And I just can't stress that enough.
Sure does.
And I just have to just think, you know what, Monika? Early on in our friendship, do you remember being serenaded or complimented on our teeth? I think the compliment was, "Oh Lord, there's Crest, Colgate, and Aquafresh."
Yeah.
I said, but you know what? It took the DC brothers to really break it down like that, honey. They was observing everything, and our smiles were on 1,000. So
Okay.
yes, yes,
Yes.
honey, a good smile will get you in the door, and I definitely I think Grace on that one.
Oh, and on another note, just to let you know, you can get your own dental insurance. $47 is what I pay monthly, and I'm not getting that through an employer. This is just on my own. So, I mean, you can, stop buying certain things and actually get you some dental insurance. FYI.
Say it like you mean it. And also, honey, I'm for that. I think we shout it out. So if you haven't been thinking about your teeth or you're starting to get some sensitivity, check it out. Because you don't want to be just numbing it with Sensodyne teeth paste and Orajel and really not getting to the root because like I
Because then you're going to
said,
have a root canal.
oh, girl, those are not fun. Like I said, that ain't nothing fun. Okay, that's grinding your teeth too. But they have all kinds of ways to protect you. Whatever your teeth issue is, believe me, they got a solution. Also, the 6th is World Tennis Day. So shout out to
To Serena.
Sister Serena. That's what I was gonna say to the true goat. Okay,
Right. To the
of
Williams
tennis.
sisters.
Yes, yes, honey. You can't forget about Venus. There's no Serena without Venus. Truly.
Right.
Now, Monika, do you like cereal?
Uh, yeah, I used to eat a lot of cereal back in the day, but since I've, changed my ways, I really don't indulge in cereal like that. But back in the day, I used to get down with Cheerios, Smacks,
Mm,
Fruit Loops, Raisin
mm.
Bran, Honey
Well,
Nut Cheerios, Corn
mhm.
Flakes. Girl, I was a I was a cereal girl.
Okay, you had all the cereal. Well, March 7th is your day. Well, your ex day, and that is National Cereal Day. Mm. March 8th is Holy, and that is something that is really cool. I always see, people who celebrate Hinduism
Hmm.
or from India. So it's a big it's like celebration of spring for them, I believe. So that's on March 8th. And then also March 8th is Discover What Your Name Means Day. I know what my name means, and I
What
know
is
you
it?
know what your name means.
What does your name mean?
My name means what my sign means. Perfect. And so, and that's why I said my mama, she ain't no joke. Okay,
Right.
like I said, she be thinking about things on another level to another level to another level. So yes,
Exactly.
I'm born under the sign of the perfectionist, and my name means perfect one. So I
Right.
just gotta roll with it, girl. I just gotta roll with it. Those are big shoes to fill. And what about you, ma'am? What
Oh,
about
you know
you?
what? That actually goes with your with the Virgo though. You know,
Yeah,
when we were born, that makes sense.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, my full legal name. The people that know me,
Hmm.
my name is a flower, but it
Hmm.
also means a star. Um,
Hmm. Yeah.
so take
Yes,
it. You know what I'm
you're a
saying?
whole
I'm always
celestial event.
blossoming.
Yeah,
Yes,
girl. I said, yeah, you're a whole celestial event, girl. So
exactly.
I like that. I love that. And then also the 8th is International Women's Day. So
Hey,
whoop 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 whoop.
all the
And I,
ladies, all the ladies.
yeah, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Also, it's National Retro Video Game Day, and as someone who grew up with like the OG
Dun, 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 dun,
Nintendo.
dun, dun, dun.
Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. That's it. Yeah. If you know old school, you know what that's all about. So yeah, that's happening on the 8th. The 9th though is going to be actually Popcorn Lovers Day. We've had discussions about popcorn, sidebarring it, and I still am a fan.
I'll always love popcorn. It could be I might not mess with it for a little bit here and there, but then I love me some popcorn, some air popcorn, some caramel popcorn, girl.
Yeah, girl, popcorn is delicious.
Put some
Um,
cayenne pepper on it.
Poetic justice style.
Yeah.
You see, I was like, girl, I know what that's from. Harriet Tubman Day is March 10th. So shout out to that. I mean, shout out to Sister Harriet. That's what I'm loving that. It also is National Women and Girls HIV/AIDS Awareness Day, and that's just about loving on sisters.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I've been reading and seeing that they are doing experiments. Well, I can't even call them experiments. They've been successfully curing HIV over in Germany. And right now, the fifth person has been clear of it, but it's through stem cells. It's really,
Oh
just
wow.
the science that's out there right now. The person has been living without it for over 5 years. Now, it's not even no low count. It's no count. It's not there anymore.
Well, I feel that's
It-
successful. Like
yeah.
I would definitely, if I was in that predicament, I'd definitely be flying to Germany.
Well, honey, Germany been leading the way. They said that's actually what Farrah Fawcett was doing, like getting some of her cancer treatments over in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I said, just different science, different willingness to do human trials and different things like that. Our American system, there's a lot of money and other things involved. In sidebar, because today Eli Lilly announced that their diabetes medicine wouldn't cost more than $35 a month for people, which if you have to buy insulin and stuff, they said it costs $10 to make, and sometimes people pay up to $300. And so
Ridiculous.
yeah, and so because everyone, I was reminded this week by a girlfriend that everyone isn't walking around with type 2 diabetes. And I said, oh, I know that from, working with Beat the Bridge,
Mm-hmm.
that juvenile or type 1 exist as well. And
Right.
so, people might need whatever they need for their diet, for their diabetes. And it doesn't mean you have to be penalized for it. Because it's one of those, to me, sometimes diabetes feels like one of those issues where people try to make it like racial, or like, oh, you're not doing something right for yourself, and so they don't talk about why your body's insulin resistant, or
Resistant.
or
Mm-hmm.
or any of the things that are really affecting diabetes. Sorry, not to go on this tangent, but I just was thinking. And so we gotta love on ourselves. Around here at this podcast, we always about your health and your betterment and looking out for yourself, sis. So so
Well, that's nice that they finally
mhm.
finally decided to do that because I'm like, well, where are they getting their money on the back end from the government?
You better know about it. So that's real, girl. Now, I know you like waffles. So March 11th is National Oatmeal Nut Waffle Day. Have you ever had a national oatmeal a national waffle? Have you ever had an oatmeal nut waffle, Monika?
I don't know if I want an oatmeal nut waffle. That just sounds heavy. Like I like a good Belgian waffle, like a light,
Mhm.
crispy, fluffy waffle. Like
Okay, well then wait, then I got another question for you. Did you get into the whole retreading, revisiting the whole fanny pack thing? You know, like back in the day, you know how everyone now, well, now I guess back in like a year or two ago, everybody was rocking fanny packs again. Did you ever get into that? Because March 11th is International Fanny Pack Day.
I didn't get one because I didn't the one I wanted, like it was like all leather. And I wouldn't been wearing it like, how they used to wear it back in the day. I would wear it across. I just haven't purchased I just never got around to purchasing one. But since
Hmm.
the summer is coming around the corner and I'll be traveling more, I am gonna need.
Yeah, okay. So you're gonna get your little fanny pack on. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I know that we will be seeing pictures in the stories on our Instagram page. So I'm excited about that. It's also National Promposal Day. Did you get a promposal back in the day?
Girl, no. I went to the prom stag with one of my homegirls because the school we went to had limited options and
Mm-hmm.
we couldn't bring nobody from the outside
Ooh,
and
girl.
I guess my
Mm-mm.
person would have been too old anyway. Anyway.
that's a that's a sidebar for closer to prom. I feel like we gonna have to talk about prom this year on the show. Okay, March 12th though. Now this one, y'all, take note of. Take note of. March 12th is daylight savings time, and so
Finally,
yeah, it's early. To me, it feels like it happens so quick because they waited until like felt like November this year or last year before we even had daylight savings where we fell back and now it's spring, so we'll spring forward. It's also Girl Scouts birthday, and I think it's going to also be
the
National
cookies
Girl
coming around the
Scout birth.
corner.
Oh, girl, honey, they already are out, honey. My goddaughter hit me up. She got a whole spiel. She had a whole spiel. But what I love about her is her spill consistent, because she's the step up above the brownie, so she's
Uh-huh.
still little, and so so she goes, this blue one, she said, and which is like the shortbread. I think it's like the truffle oil or whatever. She said, that don't taste good. She said, but this one tastes good. I was like, oh, okay. So basically, you sampled all the cookies, baby girl, and you telling me which ones you like, and that's the ones I should get. But
That's good marketing. She
yeah,
know.
honey, I couldn't be prouder. I told her, I said, baby girl, I said, what you don't know is that your mama is a sales, not me. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I did sales for a long time, but I was telling, I said, your mama is a sales beast. I said, now I ain't seen them like her before. Okay, she from a whole nother a whole nother world with that stuff. But yeah, but it was funny. It just made me laugh. So yes,
Which
support your
which
Girl
cookies are
Scouts.
which cookies are your favorites?
Well, with my order with her, they had, because now each Girl Scout district or area has different cookies, so what they sell, or region, I should say. So what they sell in like the Northwest ain't necessarily what they sell down south, and
What?
yeah, and like
I
up
didn't know that.
yeah, and up north, we call them Samoas, but they call them something else corny down in other places. And
With the chocolate drizzle one?
with the coconut, and the chewiness.
Oh,
The only one that's universal is like the thin mint, or the shortbread one. But
shortbread.
yeah, but they had some kind of brownie. It was called some kind of brownie chew. It's like a new cookie, girl. I had to
Was
try
it a
that.
was it a brookie?
It might have been called a brook. I'm not, girl.
Like
I don't
a
have.
like a cookie and a brownie?
Yeah, kind of like that theme. So they got a new one like that, and then I got the lemon. I like the
I
lemons.
like the shortbread and lemon, yeah.
Yes, and then I usually like some kind of the peanut butter ones, whether
Mm-hmm.
the sandwich or the ones that dipped. I'm very simple, but I do like the Girl Scout cookies nonetheless. So when you see those little entrepreneurs, those women, those little young women in training, you go ahead and you get your five, because they be right outside the grocery store 9 out of 10 times. Make sure you go ahead and get that change, because I know no one carries around cash anymore. And don't be robbing or hurting the little girls out there trying to be young entrepreneurs. But you go ahead, you get you an extra 5 back with your cash back from the grocery store, and you take your behind outside and you go ahead and you give it to a young entrepreneur and you buy you some cookies. Now, whether or not you need to eat them cookies, that's up to you.
Sometimes I just give them money. I'd be like, I don't want the cookies, just here.
That see well blessings. See how Monika does it. I'm gonna go ahead and take the cookies, and because you can freeze them, and maybe you just a cookie here, a cookie there. It'll keep you on the straight and narrow. So just, that's what I think about the Girl Scout cookies. It's also National Plant a Flower Day, and we are all into plants and flowers and growing things and green around here. Monika, I know you are. You come from a woman with a green thumb, okay? And so,
Yeah, I might be trying it out this year and actually get in the dirt. I mean, I am named after a flower. I should go ahead and plant those first.
girl, and you said you haven't killed your plant that you have right now. You said it's thriving and doing well. So I'm proud of you. And
My
I got
snake plant, yep.
yeah, and I got a lot of you think it's a wild kingdom over here. I got I got so many plants. But once they're good for cleaning the air inside your home and just making you feel alive. And one of my plants, girl, is I have to have two stakes in this thing because it is really growing. I'm like, was you a tree and I didn't know I didn't know about it, but it said well, we've been rocking plant for what 4 years now. The plant said I ain't dead yet. You couldn't kill me, and that's true. I mean, I don't kill plants. I'm born under the sign of the earth, so I know how to grow something. I had a girlfriend once tell me, Virgos, all you have to do is just put the seed in the ground for y'all, and it'll work. And there's
Really?
some truth to that. There's some truth to that. It's wild. You remember we had a good girlfriend who was a Virgo, and her garden always looked really on point.
Oh
Remember, I was telling you,
yes.
you got to follow the sun. I mean, there's some rules to it, but it is pretty basic. Okay, let me get on with this, girl. March 13th is National Coconut Tort Day.
Hmm.
It's National Napping Day. And napping is part of self care and self love. And so I'm here for it. If you can get a nap in, get one.
I love a good nap.
Hmm.
It might be a siesta because my naps be 2+ hours long.
Because you really rested. I'm not mad at it. The 14th is Celebrate Science Day. It's also National Organize Your Home Office Day. And then it's Learn About Butterflies Day. And I like that,
I
I'm
love
for it.
butterflies.
So do I. It's also National Potato Chip Day and Write Your Own Story Day. So March 14th is popping.
Write your own story, create your own reality. Write, what did Erica Badu say? Write it down and watch it come to life or something.
Yeah, girl, I love it. I figure we should be doing that every day anyway. Is
Right.
writing our own stories. March 15th is the Ides of March. March 16th is National Vaccination Day. March 17th is March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Girl, wait, hold on. I just love us for that whole moment. Because Monika, you didn't even, all right, all right. So March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. So, go out and, drink some green beer and get the luck of the Irish, I guess. National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day is also on the 17th. So I am definitely for the cabbage. Corned beef is an acquired taste, you have to
It
grow up
just
and love it.
sounds nasty. It just sounds like spam. Sorry if you get offended by that, but yeah, no.
Wait, who's getting offended by it? Me?
No,
It's
because
not
I
just
said,
oh.
I'm talking about the audience because I'm
Oh yeah.
like, it's the corn, beef, and spam, like all that.
I'm offended for spam, but I ain't offended for corned beef. So March 18th is International Sports Car Racing Day. It's
Ooh,
a
I would love to do that.
mm,
I want Porsche.
mm-hmm. It's also Transit Driver Appreciation Day. So,
No,
shout
give
out.
them their kudos.
Yep, exactly. And it's also some random days like corn dog and sloppy Joe and save the Florida Panther. But girl, we not worried about none of that in the Northwest.
No,
I was gonna say, does the Northwest have a save the cougar and the mountain lion?
they probably have a save the well.
Well, and they need it. They definitely need it. Or save the salmon. Okay, let's really keep it real. Because we were just talking about the little oils. Man.
Well, I heard, I've
Hmm.
taken classes and I had heard that the our governor Jay Inslee set aside 1.9 billion for the 34 Ochre wells or something, and yeah, I
How
know.
much money you said again?
You heard me.
I mean,
That's why my instructor was like, I love the wills, but I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on in the state. You really set
I
aside
know.
one point
I
nine
was like,
billion
thank
dollars?
you. I was like, is the kids reading and writing good enough? Do the teachers need more money? I feel like that's.
Are
I mean,
the
it's
roads,
girl, honey, girl, is downtown still kind of sketchy at best.
girl?
I mean,
And
are
I
there
read an
tents
article.
everywhere?
They're gonna delay the transit system on the highway or something. It's not gonna be done till 2035. Girl, ain't nobody gonna need it by then. We might have flying cars. Like,
Girl, and they supposed to be still trying to fix that West Seattle Bridge in a better way and make it make sense. Oh, girl.
I mean, the wells, they got money.
I see, Auntie. Okay, the 19th is International Read to Me Day. So I will say that's really interesting. International Read to Me Day.
Read to
Uh,
your babies, read to
yeah,
your spouse.
yeah, yes, honey, just read. I mean, and it's also National Chocolate Caramel Day. Do you like to say caramel or caramel, girl?
Caramel, but I think I say both sometimes.
So do I. I think I say caramel a lot. I don't know why. But yeah, people say caramel, and I'm like, okay,
You know what?
whatever.
I think chocolate has a day every month though.
It deserves a day
No,
every
it
month.
does, but I've just noticed like every time we you have you do the rundown,
Yep.
chocolate has a day every month.
Well, it's funny because that is true, and so we'll skip on past this. But March 20th, girl, March 20th is the day you was talking about and waiting for. It's the spring equinox. So, honey, spring is here on March 20th. Welcome,
Yes.
spring. It's International Day of Happiness, the first day of spring. It's
Mm-hmm.
National Proposal Day, the first day of spring. It's World Oral Health Day, which we were already really speaking on. So,
Mm-hmm.
honey, March 20th is popping.
It's National Herb Day too. Take it how you want it.
This is March, not April, but
Oh.
March 21st. That's funny because I'm keeping up with that other day, girl. I keep trying to tell you this ain't the month. March 21st is March 21st is National Rosie the Riveter Day.
What?
Huh?
What's
Yeah,
that?
you seen Rosie the Riveter? It's from World War II. You know the lady with the do rag on, girl. Well, I won't even say a
Um.
do rag. It's like a headscarf. It's a little checkered headscarf, kind of like back in the
Oh.
day, like Aunt Jemima
Oh.
used to wear.
Okay.
But
Okay.
they put it
Okay.
on a non-ethnic person, and
Yes.
she
Mm-hmm.
rolled up her sleeve. She was building stuff during the war. Okay, National Single Parent Day is also on the 21st day, and
Applause to all the single parents.
honey, but give them their props. Hold on, we need a whole moment for them because you could be anybody and be a single parent, but that stuff is not that can't be easy. World Poetry Day is also on the 21st, so dust
I
off
love
a
two
good
snaps
poem.
in a circle.
Yes, thank you, girl. That's the snaps is the appropriate poetry
Mm-hmm.
clap. Okay, I love that. March 22nd is American Red Cross Giving Day, and I did say American since you were quick to uh, make sure remind me of the difference earlier. So it is American Red Cross Giving Day on the 22nd. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
And it also is the 22nd. Let me give this proper deference as well. It's Ramadan. So it starts during the evening and lasts until sundown on Thursday, April 20th. So March 22nd kicks off Ramadan for all of our Muslim brothers and sisters out there. It's also World Water Day, girl.
Well, I got some. I'm taking these water classes. I got some facts about these waters.
See, the 23rd is Cuddly Kitten Day, but it's also National Chia Day. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're not peeped to chia, you should be putting it in your smoothies or in your yogurt or whatever you're
Chia.
taking. Chia, yeah, it's more than just a plant, honey. That chia is great with them antioxidants. It's got all kind of good things that you need.
I
It was one of the OG superfoods from like 20, 30 years ago.
I put it in my coconut yogurt whenever I can find some coconut yogurt.
See, thank you. And I saw that and I was like, well, I gotta try that coconut yogurt. The 24th, y'all, is my day. And I'm gonna tell you why it's my day. Cause it got three things that I mess with. It's National Cheesesteak Day. You don't have to love it, Monika, but I do. Shout out to Philly. And then it's National Chocolate Covered Raisin Day because when I put that with my popcorn, I go, it is a raisin, so it's good for me. And it's National Cocktail Day. And every now and then, you got to have a good libation.
Okay, well, I'll meet you for the libation. The chocolate covered raisins. I can't do chocolate covered fruit unless it's just chocolate covered strawberries.
Ugh.
It's the texture
Hmm.
with the raisin and the chocolate just makes me. That's why I don't do oatmeal cookies that got raisins in them. Yep.
Oh, but I don't like oatmeal cookies with raisin. I like oatmeal cookies with chocolate chips, honey.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to get me to eat that oatmeal, it needs to be plain or throw
Mm-mm.
some chocolate chips on there. I don't like raisins,
You
but I
know
don't
what
like
sounds really
raisins in my
good?
carrot cake either, though. I don't like that.
No, no, I can't do that either. I don't
Mm-mm.
like raisins and
Yeah.
like
Mm-mm.
pastries and bread. But you know what
No,
sounds
girl.
really good since we've been talking about all this food and chocolate? A
What?
peanut butter. I can't make it right. Peanut butter cookie with some chocolate chips in them.
Ooh, girl, that sounds decadent. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You were talking about your Belgian waffles, girl. Well, March 25th is International Waffle Day.
Maybe I'll go with one of my girlfriends and go have brunch in Seattle and have some Belgian waffles.
See, I'm not even offended. March 26th is March 26th is Solitude Day or Wear a Hat Day, and I'm here for the Wear a Hat Day. Okay, I have been known to rock a really cute hat, so Wear a Hat Day.
I'll wear some hats. Yep.
Yep. The 27th is World Theater Day, and it's National Spanish Paella Day. And you know what? I will definitely make sure we have some pictures up because I tried a paella place in 2022, and it was really, 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 really good for my spirit. It was authentic. The man was from Spain. He was throwing down the game. So, uh,
Mm.
mhm.
Oh, the
um,
theater though. I did
yeah.
see Aladdin is gonna be in Seattle, and I was like, I might actually go take myself to see that, but I might take my nephew too. But
I
I
was
was
just
like,
gonna say you better take your nephew, take young sir with you.
right.
Yes, I love it because Aladdin was so fun. I mean, I think it'll be one of those that you'll sing along with it, and it's beautiful, and yeah,
Oh,
just a good time.
you world. I
That's
used to be able
exactly
to
what I
play
was
that on the
thinking.
piano.
Oh, girl, say that. Wait, I swear, when Jay Charles was on last year, he said he was ready for you to dust that off. You guys got a piano, little bet going on there somewhere?
Yeah, I gotta get back on there.
Yeah, okay, girl. March 28th is National Hot Tub Day. What do you think about
Ooh.
hot tubs? Really, what do you think about hot tubs?
If I personally know the person, I'm getting in the hot tub, and actually, I will be house foreseeable future, so I will be getting into a hot tub.
Okay. All right. See, I like that. Yeah, yep. I've gotten in them, but I was reading something about hot tubs in Japan at a hotel, a spa, wellness spa in Japan, and they were only changing the water out twice a year. And anyway, it was a big scandal, girl. That's the
No,
problem.
like I said, know this person,
Okay.
so and they just actually just changed the a what like yeah, I'm good.
Okay. The 29th, shout out to all my mermaids and shout out to the new Little Mermaid. It's International Mermaid Day on the
Yay.
29th. And it's also National Mom and Pop Business Owners Day. And that just means AKA a small business. So,
Right.
support local, support small. It's also National Vietnam War Veterans Day. And you know what? That definitely deserves its moment. I remember seeing the Vietnam Memorial out in DC, and
Hmm.
yeah, that
My
definitely.
uncle, he was a Vietnam War veteran.
Hey, shout out and props. Shout out and
Mm-hmm.
props. March 30th is National Doctors Day. So big up to all the doctors out there doing it. Recently
The ones
heard
who are doing right by us.
there's only 5% of us that are doctors. So, encourage your kids. I know everybody wants to be an entertainer or an athlete, and those are all admirable professions. No shade there. But really, what the community needs are some more doctors, some people who can look at their aunties and their grannies and their papas and their pappies and see humans and really want to solve the problem and can also hear what they're saying.
Right.
Like, when you say my side hurt, it's not just because you fat. No, your side hurt because let me do some tests and treat you like I love you. So it's
Mm-hmm.
National Doctors Day, honey. Encourage your kids to care about the sciences and to, maybe think about becoming a physician. I remember when growing up and being a doctor was really the thing.
Right.
And now it not so much, and that's just unfortunate. Even though the doctors I know, they be cracking me up. Um, um, it's also National Take a Walk in the Park Day, something that you and I both
Let's take
enjoy.
a long walk
Uh, uh,
around
uh.
the corner.
The dog find a place for us to chill.
Mhm.
Hannah, I know you. I feel some Jilly from Philly in your future, Monika. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, honey.
The 31st, as we wrap up the month. Well, let me go back real quick to March 30th. I do want to also shout out it is World Bipolar Day. And yeah,
Bipolar is real.
I was just gonna say, I can remember being young and everyone just acting like, oh, bipolar. Everyone's You can get your doctor to say you're bipolar and blah blah blah. No, honey, your doctor's not just saying you're bipolar. Bipolar is real. So
Yeah,
let's
don't.
acknowledge that and yeah, not play.
Yeah, yeah. Don't speak that on yourself.
No, 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 no. Okay, March 31st is Crayola Crayon Day. So
I
I
used to color my butt off back in the
a
day. I
day,
I got some
yes.
adult coloring books, and
I know, honey.
I
You've
need.
given some. You've
Yeah.
given some. I was gonna say, girl, who you saying? You got some. You've given some too. I said, I got an adult coloring book from you. I'm looking at right now with nothing but beautiful ethnic looking women on it for me to
Hmm.
draw any Crayola color I wanted. Now I seen a box of Crayola color crayons, girl, and they were like, I guess the skin tone box, and it
Yeah.
was really beautiful. I mean, there was all kinds of shades of browns and peaches and um olives and just tones of it. Almost was like looking at foundation or whatever. It was beautiful.
Oh
i was
wow.
like i was like get it, Crayola. It's also International Transgender Day of Visibility on the 31st. It is National Farm Workers Day. So shout out to the farm workers. I really loved Queen
Hmm.
Sugar for what it did, right? It
Right.
really made you think and support your farmers, your small local farmers if you can, your black farmers especially, because
Hmm.
they need it.
But
So,
you know what also brought attention when you hit me to the show Yellowstone too?
yes. Because they working hard, honey. It's hard being the person that is out there with the land, but it's so necessary because if we don't give back to the land, it's a hot mess. They were talking. I was got caught up today looking at things on Eartha Kitt. She was had such a beautiful story. If you don't know who Eartha Kitt is, she was the original Catwoman. They only said only 3 episodes though, or 4 episodes.
Wow.
Yeah, but she was so iconic in that role on the original Batman, and then of course, for some of the more recent people, she was in Boomerang. She was Marquez. She could roll her tongue, and
Marcus.
and of course she she was Santa Baby. But they were talking about how she felt about the environment and how she felt about her daughter said they had always had chicken coops and they grew a lot of their own food because her
Hmm.
mother knew the connection between the earth, the planet, and how we're treating it. And I said, wow. So yeah, not National Farm Workers Day is on the 31st. And that rounds out, girl, that rounds out the month.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot
It's
to
a long
do.
month. It's a long
Yeah.
month. Yeah, but don't forget about daylight savings and women's history and all the other things. I mean,
Hmm.
there's so many things out there. If you go look it up, you'll probably be like, Milah didn't say this. Milah didn't say that. Milah only got so much time, and Monika was about to, I don't want her to push me down because I'm taking too long talking about the month. But okay, girl. So now let's get to it, Monika. What is the business of the week? Like, what we need to know about?
So the business for the week, I came across element. Oh, sorry.
Hmm.
Elemental Week in Seattle, Washington. It says Seattle's #1 healing boutique, alternative and holistic health services, earth-based healing essentials for mind, body, and spirit. And it is 318 17th Avenue South in Seattle, Washington. Make your way up there. They got a lot of goodies. I see you can order online too. Next time I'm in Seattle, I'm gonna stop by, pick me up some things. But
And they have
yes.
a web, and Monika gonna put a link in the show notes for you, so you will definitely be able to link it up there as well if you want to go to their website and find out more information about it. She sent it to me, and it definitely looks on point. It definitely looks. It's nice to have a business like that where the people seem to really be not just doing it because it's the trend or the
Right.
fad, but doing it because that's where they believe and they know that these things will help or can bring peace or bring routine and structure to your situation. I like that. So,
And I think
okay.
you could, like you said, you can tell by their Instagram profile and the pictures they put up that, like, they're not just doing it just for the money. Like, they actually know what they doing.
Okay, I like see and expect a full recap when either Bila or Monika gets a chance to pop in there, okay, or to order
Hmm.
something. Because, like I said, they were selling all kinds of variety of things and just woo saw namaste your space,
Right.
and for me, I don't mind some woosah and namaste because I make it all be subject to Christ, so it all works out for Mila. Now, anything else? Oh, wait. I don't even need to ask you that first because it is Pisces season. So I need to go ahead and start ringing them Pisces alarms. I want to give a shout out to my original dream girl cousin, honey. I love you. I love you. I love you. March 4th. We're celebrating her birthday, and it's kind of funny how it works because then her mama's birthday is 7 days later, as my mama's quick to remind me because that's her sister. And
Hmm.
then 7 days from there is my grandmother's birthday because that's her mama. So, it's kind of interesting how these Pisces do it in my family. And then I got a cousin also born on my grandmother's birthday as well. So, shout out to the Pisces. Shout out to Dewana, our guest from last year, and a friend to the show. Her birthday is next week as well, honey. Pisces in the building. So lots of love, lots of Pisces to shout out and just say the world is a more interesting, funnier, better place because of you all. So
You know what? I just kind of just like, thought about it. Both of my grandmothers are Pisces.
what? That's why girl. That's why I enjoyed your nana.
their
Both of them.
birthdays
Yeah.
their birthdays are a week apart. So my mother's on my mother's side, my grandmother, she's still living, so we will be celebrating. They're both in like the mid-March. And
Okay,
my
tell
other
me the
grandma,
dates. Don't pop. So when is Mama Monika's mom's birthday?
I want to say like the 16th or 17th, I
Go ahead,
believe.
girl. Yeah, because I said my grandma is the 18th. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know them Southern girls, them Southern Pisces. Okay, and then your grandmother that is in heaven now. When was her birthday,
I
Monika?
believe it was the 22nd. Yeah.
Mm, she's on that borderline, honey. She's
Because
going to she's a Taurian, but
okay.
that meant Mama didn't play either. Them Taurians are stubborn and loyal, but that's a whole nother thing. We'll get to that when we get to that. But okay, but I love the energy. Like I said, the spring is for newness. It's for planting life, growing things, coming out of our winter hibernation. It's gonna be a
Clearing
good
out.
month. It's gonna be a good month, people. Be ready to just claim and manifest what you need to in your life. Okay. Like I said, that spirit of resiliency, that's what we started the show off with.
Hmm.
And I feel very comfortable kind of winding it down with that. Monika, anything else we're forgetting to mention?
I just want to give a shout out to all our new followers. We
Yay!
appreciate y'all. Continue
Hmm.
to support and share. And, listen, share, subscribe. But
Hey.
no, that's everything.
All right. Be blessed, y'all.
Peace.
Monika, where can they find us again?
They can find us on Anchor, Spotify, and now iTunes.
Mm.
And please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. You can shoot us an email or a voice message if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
And with all that, love and gratitude.
Remember to call your aunties or your girlfriends and say hi. Bye.